Hello everyone, welcome to BI Consulting Pro. This is episode 15 of our DA100 tutorial series. In today's episode, we are going to learn how to configure large dataset format. Before going that, let's first discuss the agenda. In today's video, we are first going to discuss the introduction of large dataset format, what is a large dataset format, then its advantages. After that, we are going to discuss about how to enable large datasets. Then we are going to set default storage format. And then we will discuss what is dataset eviction. After that, we are going to discuss how to check the size of your datasets. And at last, we will discuss about the limitations and considerations while configuring large dataset formats. So, enough all the talking, let's get started. Before starting today's video, if you guys are here for the very first time, please don't forget to subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for the latest updates. And also, if you have any queries or concern, you can reach out to our website, and there I have created a new form. You can fill out your details over there, and also you can attach some snapshots over there and then send it to us. Once you will send it to us, then we will review them, and based on your queries, we will reply to you, or we are going to create a video. So let's start today's session. The very first is introduction, that is large datasets in Power BI Premium. So what are large datasets? Basically, whenever our dataset size is increasing more than 10 gigs, then it comes under the category of large datasets. But for different organizations, it can have different meanings. And in Power BI Premium, we have this kind of flexibility that we can handle the large datasets. Power BI Premium is another form of Power BI license. We have the different kinds of Power BI licenses. If you are not aware about that, then I'll provide you a link in the description section so that you can get to know what are the different kinds of licenses are available in Power BI. So now the question comes, what are the advantages of large datasets in Power BI Premium, or why should we use them? Basically, Power BI datasets can store data in highly compressed in-memory cache for optimized query performance. And also, it enables fast user interactivity. With premium capacities, large datasets beyond the default limit can be enabled with the large dataset storage format setting. Large datasets can be enabled for all premium P SKUs, stock keeping units, embedded A SKUs, and with premium per user. The large dataset size limit in premium is comparable to Azure analysis services in terms of data model size limitations. While required for a dataset to grow beyond 10 gigs, enabling the large dataset storage format setting has additional benefits as well. If you are planning to use XMLA endpoint-based tools for dataset write operations, be sure to enable the setting. In my last video, I have already discussed about it, how to enable XMLA endpoint read-write settings. Even for datasets that you wouldn't necessarily characterize as large datasets. When enabled, the large dataset storage format can improve XMLA write operations performance. Always remember that large datasets in the service do not affect the Power BI desktop model upload size, which is still limited to 10 gigs. Instead, datasets can grow beyond that limit in the service on refresh. That means when you will set up the incremental refresh, then it would eventually gonna increase in the Power BI service. But on your file, it would be still limited to 10 gigs. Power BI Premium does support large datasets. Enable the large dataset storage format option to use datasets in Power BI Premium that are larger than default limit. So always keep these 3 points in your mind whenever you are working on the large datasets format or the Power BI Premium capacity workspaces. Now, the most important question is that enabling the large data sets. How we can enable the large data sets into our Power BI Premium Workspaces or Power BI service. For that, I'm going to take you on my Power BI service account. And if you haven't signed up, please sign up so that you can get 60 days of free trial period, either for the Power BI Premium per user or Power BI Pro. Here you can see that I have logged in into my Power BI service account. And here I have created a couple of workspaces which are based on Power BI Premium capacity. You can see that Demo Premium Workspace and the Paginated Reports both are based on the premium capacities. My license is Power BI Premium per user, as you can see with this icon. There is a user icon side by this diamond icon, so that is Power BI Premium per user. If this would be a Power BI Premium capacity based workspace only, then you will see only the diamond icon. So now let's click on this. So once I click, I'm into this one, and here I can go on my data sets. So under my data sets plus data flows, you will see I have a data set which is saying sales and returns. Now we can enable over here the large data sets. So how to do that? For that, you have to just right click on these three dots, and then you will come to this setting part. So under the settings, once you will click over there, here we will find an option saying large dataset storage format. So you have to expand this. Once you will expand this, it's going to say the size of your dataset is 1 MB. For most premium capacities, using large dataset storage format can improve performance. And if you would like to learn more, you can click this learn more link and you will get it. Now we have to just switch it on. So let me switch it on and then apply. So that's all you need to do. It's now converting it into large dataset storage format. So this is the one setting you have to do, and that's how you can enable large datasets. And here you will get the message dataset storage format conversion success. We successfully converted this dataset to large dataset storage format. So we have enabled large datasets into our Power BI Premium workspace on Power BI services. Now let's move further. Set default storage format. So this is another option that we can do on our Power BI Premium workspaces. So let me show you how to do that. I can come over here under the settings. I'll click on the premium, and under premium you will see I'm getting this option that where it's saying default storage format is small dataset format. So what I can do, I can come here and I can select large dataset format. So now it would be my default storage format, and I can click save. So we have now set the default storage format to large dataset storage format. Now let's move further. Dataset eviction. So what is dataset eviction? Well, Power BI uses dynamic memory management to evict inactive datasets from memory. Power BI evicts datasets so it can load other datasets to address user queries. Dynamic memory management allows the sum of dataset sizes to be significantly greater than the memory available on the capacity. But a single dataset must fit into memory. You should consider the impact of eviction on large models. Despite relatively fast dataset load times, there could still be a noticeable delay for users if they have to wait for large evicted datasets to be reloaded. So what happens when a dataset is inactive? Then it has to be evicted, and then again if you want to load it, then it takes some time. For this reason, in its current form, the large models feature is recommended primarily for capacities dedicated to enterprise BI requirements rather than the capacities mixed with the self-service BI requirement. Checking dataset size. So how we can check our dataset size? And for that, I already explained this in my video for XML endpoint connectivity. But here I'm gonna tell you again how you can check the dataset size or how you can refresh that. So let's move into my another account where I have installed my Microsoft SQL Server Management Studio. So for that, you have to come here and you have to connect Object Explorer. Click on this, and we have to select, instead of database engine, we have to select on analysis services. Click on this, And this is already the same link that I got it from my Power BI service. If you are not aware about how to get it, then let me tell you. You have to come over here, come to settings, and then you have to come under the premium tab. Here you will see workspace connection at the bottom above copy option. So you can click directly on copy, it's gonna get copied, and now you can come here again on your SSMS or SQL Server Management Studio, and here you can paste it. Once you've done that, then you have to sign in only using Azure Active Directory Universal MFA. Others are not gonna work. So select this, and then you can provide the same login ID or your email address that you use to connect with your Power BI service account, and then say connect. Once you will connect, it's gonna ask about your authentication, so you have to authenticate yourself. Let me just do it quickly. So now you can see that on my left hand side under the Object Explorer, I have connected with my Power BI Service Premium Dataset. And here I have connected using XMLA endpoint connectivity. If you haven't watched that video, then you can get the link somewhere above or in the description section. And I request you to please go and watch that video. That's very important one. So here we can see our databases, and here this is my database which is saying sales and returns. If you want to refresh any of the table under this one, you can just expand this table option. Once it's going to expand, it's going to give you the list of all the tables that you are using into your model on your Power BI service account. And you can just right click over here and you can refresh this, and its same is going to reflect over there. But right now we want to check the dataset size rather than refreshing this one. That's another topic, and I have already explained it in my previous video. If you would like me to make another video on this one and also how to automate that, please let me know. You can either post your queries on our website, that is www.biconsultingpro.com. Go over there, you will find all the videos there, as well as there is a separate tab where you can ask me anything and you can post your queries over there. But let's work on this right now, and right now we can right click on this and we can select properties. So another window is gonna pop up with the name saying database properties and sales and returns, and here you can see the estimated size is 6.44 MB only. So whenever you want to check the size of your dataset, you can come over here to your SSMS and then you can connect. Now we are going to discuss about the limitations and considerations. So definitely there are some limitations as well, and there are some points that you should consider before going into configuring the large dataset format for your datasets. The very first is new workspaces are required. So basically whenever you have to configure your by default or the new large dataset format, you have to do it on a new workspace. So you have to create first a new workspace and then you can do this configuration. Secondly is download to Power BI desktop. If a dataset is stored on premium files, downloading as a .pbx file will fail. So you cannot download those files from there. Number third is supported region. Large datasets are supported in all Azure regions that support premium file storage. So basically the premium file storage is Azure storage only. To learn more about these products available by region, you can check the link in the description section. I'll provide you a link and you can go and find the other information over there. And lastly, setting maximum dataset size. Well, maximum dataset size can be set by administrator. Maximum value can be set from 0.1 GB up to the maximum capacity of the SKU. So guys, these were the couple of things that you need to consider whenever you are working on the large dataset format for premium workspaces. If you would like to connect with us, you can connect with us on different platforms, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as you can directly email us. But rather than emailing us, we would suggest you to go to our website, that is www.biconsultingpro.com. And there you will find a form where you can put your query over there or where you can write to us. If you haven't subscribed our channel, I request you to please subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for the latest videos.